pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Correspondence from the fiscal officer. Oh, I need to have a motion to approve the minutes of the last meeting.
I move.
Second.
Yes.
Thank you.
Correspondence from the fiscal officer.
Representative Ginter sent us a notice about winter heating help that's available through the Columbiana County Community Action Agency. Kiko Auctioneers will have a consignment auction on February 18th at 9:30 a.m. and I will give the information to Jason. Community Action Council also sent the report back for the random drug alcohol screen that John Williams had. It was returned negative, and I received from the county auditor the form total appropriations do not exceed the expenses. That's all I have, sir.
Thank you. Ray, do you have anything?
I have no correspondence.
John?
No, I don't.
And the only correspondence I had was from Mrs. Timmons, and I turned that over to the fiscal officer. Unfinished business, fiscal officer.
Regarding noxious weed complaint number 2, the Timmonses responded as requested in our certified letter that we sent to them after the last meeting. That information has been forwarded to the county prosecutor's office. That's as far as I have the information on.
Thank you. Anything else?
Nothing under unfinished.
Ray, do you have anything under unfinished business?
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion that we table the weed complaints until we hear from the prosecutor right now, or both of them.
Do I have a second to that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Ray?
No.
And John?
Nothing.
And I don't have anything either on unfinished business. Fiscal officer?
May I please have a resolution to approve the First Energy 2017-2018 aggregation recertification?
Motion?
Second.
Yes.
Yes.
The wording was exactly the same as 2 years ago, and it's something that needs to be done every 2 years. For the record, Mrs. Jeremy Timmons requested a public records request on all information in the documents, files for noxious weed complaints number 1 and number 2. After seeking consult from our legal counsel, I was able to make copies of everything, and I did try to get it to her as timely as possible. We have a budget for 2017 of $1,187,202.64. May I please have a resolution to accept that?
I'll move.
Second?
Yes.
Yes.
And AT&T is asking for the clock. Where is it? No, it's the tower on Bromley Road. There's no changes to width or height. They want to go in and do some service on it. Is that okay with the trustees? We don't need a resolution, but I need to make sure.
Yeah, we don't
We have no
have
zoning
any control over it.
Okay. I will notify them that it's okay.
But they're always good to let us know anything.
That's all the new business I have, sir.
Okay, Ray, you have any new business?
I do not.
John?
Do not.
And it has here road work scheduling for me. What all you got planned there?
All right, now we're trying to get all the water off the road. I just got the one done out by you, I got one more on draft, and I gotta go over. Again, it's gonna be a little bit of an issue. Those ditches are full.
I don't think
Driveways are running out.
I don't think we'll run out of things to do.
No, there's plenty to do. I got a list about that long right now.
What was that situation? Just full ditch?
Cunningham, it's almost like it's just all weeded over and they've been mowing it and it's full. I mean,
Just ditch it.
nothing to ditch it. They ain't gonna like it because they won't be able to mow it, but
Got water on the roof.
I'll be over there, about 2 hours to be over there. One out by Bill, somebody put a pipe in it and ran it out on the road. And then there's a garden hose running on the road. So now they have a ditch.
Where was that at?
Out past Bill's, out past,
Right past where my sister-in-law used to live.
All right, that guy called me. They got a basement drain plugged, and somebody told them that that road ditch's pipe is buried about 6 foot deep.
No, it's not.
We don't know that, but they're trying to open that basement drain.
He's got it fixed.
so it don't run on the road no more. I had to put a ditch down through there.
Yeah.
Full stream.
Thanks, Jason. Okay, that brings us to department heads, police and fire department, fire marshal.
In regards to the Winona Fire Department and the Township Fire Department request for dual response, I spoke to the director of 911 and to Chief Deputy Alan Hatter from the Sheriff's Department who runs the 911 center. I spoke to both Peggy Clarkey and Alan Hatter. There's been a lot of issues dealing with addresses and stuff, and the 911 director said it's not impossible, but boy, what a nightmare would it be for us to obtain every single address on 45, for them to input that into the computer to know that that was a dual response. We'd have to come down 45 and get every address on both sides of the streets. They would have to put that in, so that address called, then it would be a dual response. And that would only be for numbers dialed from those addresses. If it came from a cell phone or a traffic crash, and again, it would be up to the dispatcher to know that. When I talked to Alan Howder from the Sheriff's Department, he said that, he's been through this throughout the whole county, with different fire departments. Get along this week, don't get along next week. He said he don't care what they do. They both are willing to send him a letter saying they want a dual response on 45. He said he'll put that in place. He said that's not a problem. He said to the best of the dispatcher's ability. If they get busy, if they forget, if they're not familiar with that area, he said he doesn't want to hear any chirping about it. But he said for the most part, both fire departments send him a letter, which I told him we will not send him a letter. He said that he would do his part to make that happen. So I contacted the Winona Fire Chief and passed that information on to him. He was going to let the Latonia Fire Chief know where that's at. It's up to them. So however that. The other issue was on the EMS provider. They said the EMS providers are listed in the system alphabetically. It's not, that's how they put them in there, so that this person didn't get the benefit over this person. And he said the dispatchers do their best to try to find the closest ambulance to your needs. He said if they just happen to have an ambulance call down on 45 at the ski slope, and they know that that ambulance is right there, and it's clearing, and it's available, they're going to use that ambulance for another call that happens to be right up the street. He said if there's one closer, he said they do their best to find the closest ambulance possible, but they're not absolutely under any circumstances going to accept, we want this as a preferred provider without some form of a letter, which I told him again we would not provide. And he would only accept that from the board, not from the fire departments. And I just told him we'll just leave it the way it's been set up for the years, and that's the way it was set up, and that's the way it was designed, and that's the way it'll remain. I also passed it along to the fire departments as well, and they understood that. And that's all that I have under that from the fire departments. I have nothing else today.
Well, thank you for doing all that work, Dan.
Yeah, well, that answered a lot of questions. So, road department?
I really don't have anything. Supposed to get a little snow.
Yeah. Let's hope we don't get a lot.
Might as well add it in the mix.
Mud, snow, ice, why not?
Okay, guest comments. Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. When the complaint was set in about us with the noxious weeds, I have a question as to whether, shouldn't documentation of proof have to follow the letter? I know after we got that, we had to send in all this information, which was ridiculous.
At this time, I don't think we can discuss it anymore
We can tell you though that the Timmonses responded to the certified letter, just as you responded to your certified letter. The Timmonses responded to their certified letter. When I got that information,
Okay,
it was simply forwarded to the prosecutor's office.
okay.
And he may or may not even have received it yet, I don't know.
Okay, my question, I guess, is, I know you have a meeting at the state tomorrow, correct?
Some of us are leaving to go to Columbus in the morning.
Is that not a loophole in the steps that need to follow? I mean, malicious accusations have been made unfounded, and I think it's a loophole.
We can't discuss that any farther than.
Okay, I'm just,
Until the prosecutor gives us
okay,
guidance on that fact.
okay, very good,
Okay?
okay,
But it is being
okay,
approached every day and worked on.
thank you.
All right? Any other comments? If not, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I have some of my spray bills and stuff, because you'd questioned about that.
We can't discuss that.
You don't want this, because that was one of the things they were saying about, and so I did come up with some of those, and I have a letter from Grubbs on that.
Is that additional information that you want forwarded to the prosecutor?
If you could, yes.
That if it's additional information, just as the Hunts Ross did,
Okay.
I will forward that to the prosecutor. Do you have a copy for me? Or do you want
That's
yours?
not the spray bills, because I mean, it's a stack, like.
If you want something forwarded, you need to give it to me in a prepared form.
Okay.
I will let you know that I'm going to be out of town for the next 4 days.
Okay.
I mean, if you will be available this afternoon, I can make copies
It
and
would not be this afternoon.
bring it whenever you would like.
When would you be available to take that information?
Probably next week, right?
I mean,
Okay.
Monday.
Next Monday? Okay. Okay, well then I'll get copies of all the stuff or
Some of the
whatever.
stuff-
Whatever you want to go to the prosecutor, anybody's welcome to add or take away from their file, and I will certainly forward that.
That's all, yeah, this is, all this for.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'll make a second to that motion.
Okay. Thank you. Meeting's adjourned. The next